All right, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We are in the place to be. This is Virtual Bar BOTB. I'm one half of the podcast. My name is Jay Walker the third. That's my brother, my partner, them Carolina Dirt. What's happening with you?
Ain't shit, you already know what it is. The Hunt Day Happy Hour tap in. We here, boy. I'm ready for this weekend, bro. I had a fucked up last weekend. I just got too drunk, but we here for it.
I mean, it be like that sometimes, but Hump Day is the perennial, you made it halfway through your work week, and we gonna celebrate that so we can get to some relaxing time with the family and do all that good stuff. Uh,
Indeed.
y'all see, we have a guest, a family member in the building. Colors the network man. He is back in Bar BOTV. How you doing this evening?
Shit, I'm good, brothers. How y'all?
Hey man, trying to make a way. Trying to make a
That
way, like
part.
they say.
That part.
Indeed, indeed. So we're gonna do our typical icebreaker, what we call first call. AKA the six pack. It's just six questions. I got three. My brother got three. And ain't no right or wrong answer, nothing like that. It's just kind of like we say, like an icebreaker. Okay.
Okay.
Um, one gotta go. We're gonna do one gotta go, cuz. Tupac songs. And we're not gonna make it easy. We're gonna give you four of them. We're gonna give you Lord Knows. We're gonna give you I Get Around. We're gonna give you Changes. And we're gonna give you Ambitions of a Rider. You
Get
can't listen
around can
to it
go.
no more.
Get around can go. To be honest, I like more of the
Really?
deep introspect. I like more of the deep introspective part. So yeah, not knocking his radio records. I know he making them for the gals, but I like more the introspective, the pain, the struggling. Coming out the mud part. I like that. So yeah, when you said get around, I was like, okay, you'd have to.
You said
Yeah,
made
I
it
was
easy
good.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sports fan, basketball,
No,
football, what you
not no, not
no
at all.
sport.
Nope.
Okay.
Music and movies. Mhm.
Classic television, just because it's popping up on my timeline. One gotta go. Classic black television. Good times,
My daughter watching that right
Martin.
now.
Good times, Martin. The Cosby Show. And the Jeffersons.
God, that's a wow, that's a tough one right there. Good lord. I guess I you got me on that one, man. But let me see. It's a good times, Jefferson's Cosby Show. Well, I didn't watch the Cosby Show that much, to be honest. So I
What?
guess Cosby Show can go. I
What?
watched it, but I wasn't like die hard like I would like with the other stuff you named. So yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
So you gotta pick one. Ain't no right answer. That's
I'll
the,
go
yeah,
the
that's the whole
Jeffersons.
thing.
yeah.
I might let the Jeffersons go. I might let the
Uh,
Jeffersons.
uh, uh, uh.
I would, you know what? I would say that, but then I would remember George getting down on whoever, and it was
Yeah.
always hilarious. So,
Yeah, he was like
um,
the original Martin or something. Yeah,
bruh, he used to cut up. He used to cut up on people.
and that walk he
Um,
had, that George Jefferson walk he would do.
the walk, the dance, all of it. He the
And
only bruh. Nobody has had a cul-de-sac and that much swag at the same time ever. He the last person.
and he what would he be one of the first black businessmen on TV?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Business owner.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Business
he owned
owner.
the cleaners. Yeah, you have to call him chain of cleaners.
Okay. Vehicles. Old school Fleetwood Cadillac, SDS, Escalade, or the Sedan DeVille?
I
One
say
gotta go.
Escalade. Escalade to me is too flashy in my eyes.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. That new Escalade looked like a Transformer though. Cause it's flashy, and I would never buy, I would never purchase one. You would have to give it to me. But that motherfucker tough.
My homeboy got one. All you see is front grill coming down the street. That shit heavy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit heavy.
That's my three.
Your favorite restaurant? What restaurant would you send anybody to in Charleston? What's the go-to restaurant?
It was Gennaro's, but they actually closed down, but they kind of like passed the torch to another family, so it's still going. I don't know if they'll keep the name. That was my go-to, Gennaro's. Another one would be DJ Soul Food. That's a good one. I'm going there tomorrow, actually. Yeah, those and Grit Counter. I don't know if y'all got a Grit Counter. You know, we all that, but yeah, Grit Counter. Those I love it. They got all kinds of different grits. You can put whatever on them. It's like a grit buffet.
Okay. If you're not from Charleston, where should you not be?
Oh man, that's funny. That's a good question. There's a lot.
Yeah. If you're
I
not from Charleston,
mean,
where should you not be?
if you got somebody with you that knows the
No.
surroundings, you could be
No.
anywhere.
You said you took a wrong turn. You said Google Maps got you messed up.
Where should you not be?
Maybe shoot, maybe certain areas in the making.
Shit, you ain't getting shit. You ain't telling nobody that. You ain't get nobody no warning. I got my last one. You fuck with Southern Soul?
Yeah, I like some. I mean, I ain't deep into it. I know like King George and a couple others, so I'm not die hard like that.
So, what's your favorite Southern Soul song right now?
See, as I like Lady Shabazz. I can't think of the record I like. But Lady Shabazz is one of my. I like her style. How she comes with it is, I don't know. It just comes off kind of like Betty White.
Okay.
I can't think of none of her records right now. But yeah, you gotta check her out, Lady Shabazz. She originally from Charleston, but she moved to Atlanta. Matter of fact, she performed at the show y'all won over us. She was there, the dark skinned girl that sung. Yeah. Yeah, the real glittery dress. Yeah, she actually performed. Yeah, in Charlotte when we was up there.
Oh boy, I was having a fucked up day, bro. I got there late. Car broke down. I had the car towed to, bro. I got in and I got out. I ain't gonna lie to you, but my night was fucked up. Had to pray for the car to get back to Columbia.
Lord.
And woke up.
Yeah, she sung, and she sang. She didn't song, she sang.
A dark skinned lady?
The dark skinned lady, yeah. She had like a glittery looking dress on.
I think I did see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's my three.
Okay, that's the first call, aka the 6-pack. We appreciate your participation. So let's talk about your event that you got coming up. Normally we having some technical issues, so normally I would be able to bring up the flyer for you. We're gonna post it on the BOTB Live Show page on IG and make sure we get it out to the people. But let us know about the event and what's going on.
Meeting of the Minds, December 8th. Meeting of the Minds Network Event Artist Showcase. This is the 16-year anniversary edition. So, y'all definitely come out, celebrate 16 years with me, my business partner, Rock Fame. It's going to be dope. GJG money on the ones and twos or soundtrack provided, whatever slang people use nowadays to say the DJ in the building. I heard so much different ones. But, yeah, come out. There's going to be a lot of dope artists, a lot of giveaways. I think we got 8 giveaways, videos, verses. Matter of fact, Glass by Chop is donating a music video giveaway. Yeah, $100 gas. If you gotta come to Charleston, $100. But other than that, if you're in Columbia, you're good to go. Yeah. So y'all make sure Glass by Chop, award-winning Studio J donating 2 hours of studio time, mix and master. 2 hours for Ashley J Studios, mix and master included. 2 hours for Mellow Soul Studios. The award-winning hip-hop artist Sean Treasy donating a verse. Award-winning graphic designer. Unique Mind, she's donating, the graphic or flyer, logo, whatnot. What else was thinking? Oh, my man, Cruz called Cruz Productions. He donated a video. So yeah, we got it going on, man. We trying to pop out with it, man. Oh, Spooky Beats, Spook Montana is donating a Spooky Beat. So yeah, so a lot of giveaways. You don't have to pay us out a raffle or nothing. It's just my wife writes everybody's name down, and the end of the night she shakes them up, and then pull a hat, and my business partner she go in there. You know what I'm saying?
Have,
She tell you who wins. So
have
that's
you?
what yeah.
Oh, my
But
bad.
hold on, let's not overlook 16 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to get. Yeah, that's what I'm about to get.
Yeah,
How
let's
y'all
not.
started that? Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. It
Yeah,
How
started.
y'all get started?
I started in my apartment because I wanted people to be able to network, connect, and when I used to go to events, people just kind of seemed standoffish, and I was like, this is silly. So I thought my refrigerator was an EBT, I think, and hit some people with text blasts like, "Hey, gathering," blah blah blah, and that's how I started. Just people knew. I think originally it was first Sundays, and people knew to come through. And the first couple ones it was like 3 people, 5 people, 7 people, but of course it started building. And then it got to the point where I got sponsored. Shout out to Sandra Wilson. She was one of the first people to sponsor me to a Aloft Hotel, banquet hall area. Also Daryl Goodman, he sponsored me to where Meeting the Minds had a whole platform, a stage. So it wasn't just artists showing their music or talking about their music, models passing their portfolios around. It actually had models walking, had artists rapping. So shout out to him for that. Shout out to Gina Scott Sanders, who let me use her venue 2 years, didn't ask for a penny. So we did Meet the Minds. It helped me basically build it up with the brand, and helped me come with different ideas. And then from there, went to it was a place called Chill and Grill. Shout out to Mike Sanders. Then after that, went to Jungle's Bar and Grill, which originally was 787 Bar and Grill, and did that. And then when I got to 10 years of it, I got kind of drained. And my business partner, Rock Fame, I met her because she is a award-winning choreographer. She was dancing behind an artist named Dean Arsetto, and she would come to Meet the Minds with him, and she'd always ask me stuff like, like hit me later, like asking me, you could tell she was very inquisitive about the event. So after a while, I was like, yo, I like how she moving and how she was promoting. I was like, yo, I'm getting drained. You think you want to come in with me and, we 50-50 this thing? And she's like, you serious? And that's how we went from, after 10 years, from 11 years to, the last 6 years, she been rocking with me. So yeah, what I'm saying, she came up with the idea. We added the intermission feature artist slot where there'd be an artist in the middle, got 20 minutes, got their own time. Everybody else has got 2 songs, but they got their own. It's like their mini concert. Yeah. And so she had a lot of great ideas. Shout out to Body Rock Dance Group. She that's her squad. Uniqua, Lena, Prince, Pepe. There's so much people that came through that. Mahogany Darbear. So much people that was a part of that entity. Like she really brought the dance scene heavy at Meeting the Minds. In my opinion, at the Charleston area. So definitely. Yeah, she was able. She was able to come on and talk more on her end of it. But yeah, that's basically how it kind of catapult, just meeting her and just staying in contact with her, and then her being inquisitive made me say this person would be a good partner because they already got that passion, excitement, and for the first couple of years she was making all the flyers. So yeah, it was yeah, that's what me. Yeah, that's what we. That's how we did it. Started coming up with
shout
themes. Yeah, every January we got the partners edition where people can buy in and they can become a partner and split the door. February we got Love and Lust, so we got models walking with lingerie, got artists doing sex songs, love songs. Then March one we got videographer producer where we have different videographer producers speaking. The April fashion beauty, so we might have some, what I'm saying, some hairstylists, some barbers, some makeup artists speaking in between the artists performing. The May is MC edition, so it's like got to bring that struggle, that rest in peace, that uplifting type style on that month. June Triple Threat, we partnered with one other person, the three companies, Rock Fame Media, Long Time Coming A&T, and whoever the other person that bought in. We split the door. July is a media one, so people like y'all will be in the building. Saying kind of talking, passing out, promoting, networking. So that's all about the the podcast, the magazines, any media outlet. That's the media edition. That's July. August is the show out edition. That means you just be a little extra. Like how people say, you showing out, but we want you to like really show out. Maybe come with a crazy outfit, or one guy was standing on tables rapping. Shout out Too Quick. So you know what I'm
Okay.
saying. So yeah, so just act up a little more than usual. September is the singles edition. October is the women's edition because of breast cancer. November is the labeling groups, and December is the anniversaries. And we're bringing in 16 years on December 8th.
Shout out to Meeting of the Minds. Shout out to
Yeah,
people that want to work with other people and invite people into their space. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's a lot of times people that look like us, it's said that people that look like us can't work together. So for you to just have run 100 names down of people that you're working with, people that contribute in different ways, that'll help debunk that myth, man. Um, we better off working with people than not working with people. You know what I'm
fact.
saying? As far as like what me and my brother do here at the BOTB Live Show, a lot of this is on us, and it would be easier to do with more people. You feel me? So just shout out to you. Y'all check out the Meeting of the Minds event. We're gonna come back do it a couple more times throughout the show. What's the date on it again?
December 8th, 16th anniversary.
All right, and then it'll also be at the BOTB Live Show page on IG. Also look for Colors. He'll have information on his site as well.
No doubt, man. And if y'all ain't busy, man, come on down, man. I would love to have y'all in the building, man. Bring, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. December 8th, that's a Sunday, so I don't know. Cause we always have a lot of Metro in the building. So now we have Augusta in the building, Charlotte in the building. So yeah, if y'all want to come through, I would love for y'all, to come rock out. I don't know what you got going on the 8th, but if you don't have nothing too much going on, come on through, man.
Well, right now I'm in Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, okay, I got
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a little while longer, but the minute I can get down to any one of the events, I'll definitely be, in the place to be, man, because we love the type of work that you're doing. We love the showcases. We love the spotlight that you, like I said, anything that allows people that look like us to be shown in a positive light, whether that's through entertainment, whether that's through, like you said, videography or any creative outlet, man. I'm real big on that space because we the generation that come from the old way. You know what I'm saying? We the split. We can operate and do all the stuff that these kids can do, or most of the things that these kids can do,
you.
and we still know the old way. You feel me? So we just come from a time where you had to get it out the mud by working and breaking your back. And this creator space is a new way for you to get it. So I'm always going to be uplifting to that, whether that be young, intermediate, or old, however you see fit. We was talking about it before the show started that, content is the key to moving forward. Now, nobody's going to specify what kind of content you should make, but for you to give those spaces, to give those opportunities, we appreciate that.
Facts, appreciate you.
I wanted to ask you, like, Darren, we talked to, you saw us at the
Southern Plug.
Southern Plug Awards, and me and Darren had a couple conversations off cameras about love and hate. So how do you adapt to the love and hate of what you're doing, and you've been doing it for so long? What keeps you
I just
going? 'Cause I
learned
know
that
you get hate.
I just learned to just focus on the tunnel vision. I just have tunnel vision, just focus on the positivity and just try to kill it with positivity. I don't sit there and try to dwell on who don't like me, who don't share my flyer, who don't come to my event. Because if you do that, you setting yourself back because your mind frame gonna be messed up. You're not gonna be focused on forward progression. So that's why I try to just focus on the positive. Even somebody say, "Hey, somebody said something about your event. You saw that?" And I'll be like, "Man, I don't care." You know what I'm saying? Like I got to keep going. So that's why I do. I just try to focus on the positive and keep pushing. And when the negative come, I just try to curve it, ignore it, just block it out. So as long as somebody put their hands on me, They can, say whatever they want to say in the corner or do he say, she say. I don't care. I'll keep pushing. I'm 16. When you get 16 years in, then we can talk then. So
I know
You know,
that's right.
what's crazy is you have people, music artists. You can have somebody that can draw. People that have good raw talent, and they don't want to accept that one support because it's not the support they want. Well,
yeah,
Mm.
it's the support they need,
yeah,
but they just don't want to acknowledge it because they feel like the person giving them support might not be high enough on their level for them to accept it, which is crazy. So
it is.
when people go to your networking events, do they actually participate, or are they just in there trying to?
See what's
No,
going on.
most of them
Yes,
participate. They're there performing or networking. So now we have vendors selling stuff. Yeah, they definitely when they there, they know what they're there for. Nobody from what I've seen, like really just sitting in the corner, roll the eyes, and nothing. People really interacting and get my number, bruh, get my number, miss, get my money. So let's talk, let's chop it up. So because it's a mountain part of artists from all over perform every month. So we got like 40 plus for this month coming up right here for December 16th. So yeah,
yeah. I've been to a couple more networking events, and I sit in the back corner only because I like to observe the people
yeah,
there and observe the energy in which the event is trying to
yeah,
broadcast. But when people come to me or I come to them, it's usually a genuine conversation, and I do like the conversations I have. But I do whatever event I go to. You do see the people that are, I ain't gonna say salty. I ain't gonna say they hating, but they not there with the right energy, if that
yeah.
makes
Mm.
sense. And
Um,
it kind of is, loud. That energy is loud because they're not in there with the right intentions. For me,
Silence is deafening sometimes.
yeah, yeah. So as far as Charleston in the networking and the media demands in Charleston, how do you feel like it's leveled up from maybe 5 years ago or 10 years ago?
I say got a lot more versatility. Like I said, we have a lot of acts. Sometimes we have a young lady named Dre Lee that comes up from Orlando, Florida, and rock out. So it's a lot of people willing to come through and do their thing, and just know that just because it's Charleston based don't mean there's nothing but Charleston artists there. There's artists from all different areas and stuff. So it's a great time to network and perform and show your stuff off.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was, yeah,
oh,
I ended with that. Yeah, it was a good time networking, show
oh,
stuff
okay.
off. I was like, I didn't know. You heard that. Yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's all I'm
personally,
saying. It's
you
just
you
best
was
way for
telling us that you guys are finishing up the album, um, and getting ready to shoot another video, man. Let's talk about that. Let people know what's going on with that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But shout out to my brother from another mother, Sean Treasy. He has a podcast as well. Star on my city podcast. Y'all link in, check it out, subscribe. But we working on a joint album. We've been working on this album. Good Lord, oh my God, it's called Over 30, but we over 40. So it's funny that we started on like in our like mid late 30s. But we have yeah, we have one video out now where my lady's at. Produced beat produced by PD and CEO, video shot by Jay Brown, featuring Rico for a long time, Coming Entertainment, Lady Karma, Ruthless AJ. So y'all check that out. But we're working on our second video for Over 30 album. It's called Triple Threat. It's me and Treasy featuring J Vibe and Ario on the hook, produced by Paris Digital. So yeah, we're gonna shoot that this Saturday, God willing, everything go good and have that out, what I'm saying, real soon, probably first of the year. Y'all check that out. Check that out. Maybe sooner, but definitely early part of next year, we're gonna drop that. And over 30
Indeed,
albums
shout
will be
out.
dropping too. Yeah,
Indeed, shout out Sean Treasy, man. Had
we'll
a good
do.
time when you guys was on the show last time.
No doubt.
Yeah, definitely did. So how do you feel like Meeting of the Minds is leaving their mark within the Charleston music scene slash networking scene slash small business scene? Like, do you see that legacy as something that even if you were to stop it, it would be something that people want to go on?
I feel like it. Like I said, it's the longest running networking event artist showcase in Charleston. Everybody else got a couple years in, but like I said, we almost got 20 in. So a lot of people kind of came through that, built their own branch, or met good people from it and built their own stuff. So it brought a lot. It bridged a lot of gaps, brought a lot of people together. It brought awareness and put the spotlight on a lot of people that maybe didn't even know there was that much rappers in Charleston or rappers in the surrounding areas or singers in the surrounding area. And in fact, like I
Yeah.
said, out different themes, it keeps it interesting too. So it won't just get minute each month, a different theme. So you never know, who pop up in that theme. And we also been having a band come through a lot lately. Shout out to
Hmm.
God dang, Sensational Vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's been a good vibe. It's just been it brings a whole different plateau. I feel like it set the standard. Basically, it was the forefather to the whole, I guess, like the music scene, the artist showcases, networking events. It's one of the longest running ones. So
We definitely need that, man, because people like in this is a date and time now where you got to bring your celebrity to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of people that's decent at running a social media page or don't have no talent. They don't have no talent, or they super talented but don't know how to run that social media page. So the fact that you got these things in place and you got these people in place kind of helps, like you say, bridge that gap. You know what I'm saying? So again, big kudos to you for showing out for your community in a real way.
thank you.
Do you think the who shows you more love and appreciation, the young artist that's just getting in, or the older artists that appreciate you for just getting they sounds heard?
That's a good question. Um, it's a little bit of both. I'll say at one time, maybe the younger artists, but like now a lot of the older artists, we all kind of, getting older together, so they'll, reminisce. Me and Mugger Man was talking the other day on the show, like, yo, we had DJ like Surplus back when we was young and grinding, we would have been on. So I mean, what I'm saying. So I felt like originally the younger artists, the humble artists, I guess would be better. Because you can be some artists with egos and you don't even want to be in the
Hmm.
same vicinity with them. You be like, oh my God. And they just talking
Yeah.
about everything they got going on and they calling everything little and local. I hate those two words. Your little show, your local flow, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I
Man,
try
I
to
just used that. I just used that phrase like 45 minutes ago, and I didn't even mean to use it.
no,
Like my
I didn't even you good. But no, I mean
no, no,
it's a
not to
difference.
you. Yeah, no, not my homeboy. His son rap,
Oh,
and
okay.
I've only heard like 2 tracks. So when I
Yeah,
said, bro, I heard your little music, it wasn't that I heard your little music like it was small. Like I only heard a small quantity of it,
I got you saying.
and I
You
was like,
wasn't trying to demean him. You were
yeah,
just saying I
yeah.
heard a little bit of your music. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
I was like, but it's. I said, bro, you sound good. He was like, appreciate it, but I do think that sometimes people do assume too much into a conversation when it comes to discussing somebody's art. I say you got a little, and you do have a small quantity or a small product or a small service. That's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is.
And
But
also, as an artist or whatever you're doing, it's still up to you to convince them that they made the mistake by saying that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. Don't say, I see you got got your new whip. I see your little car out there. Yeah, where
Your
yours at?
little show. I see a
yeah,
little show.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like people are gonna be skeptical, people are gonna be they're gonna try to slight. It's up to you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go out your way, and it's definitely nothing to fight about.
yeah,
But you also gotta step in and check people like, oh no, this is what I do. I don't
yeah.
see you doing nothing like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I see it both ways. I try if it does slip out, I try to correct myself. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I know some
again,
people just talk like that. There's nothing, there's no sarcasm, there's no slander. It's just,
it's
I
the
know
way
some
we
people,
talk.
yeah, yeah,
It's the way we talk, but
yeah.
what I'm saying, there's a lot of things that we have to do better than we used to do in the way of communication. You feel me? So yeah, if I ever slighted you by saying yo whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and be a man and apologize to it. You take it as far as you need to take it.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I told it to him and it registered, I was like, nah, because I only heard a couple tracks from it. I said, but
Right.
you sound good. Like I tried to, it wasn't like I said it and then walked out. Like, nah, bro, you sound
Yeah, I
good.
got you.
Yeah, but yeah, I totally understand. You know, me and my brother, we get it. My brother said it several times. People like how your little podcast or how your little trophy or how your little award show. Um, I really don't. I really don't deep dive into that shit because I just feel like it still comes back to that one. Everybody just need that one person listening to. Like, bro, you might live in a family of 5, but don't nobody listen to you in your house.
Hmm. Right.
I'm just saying, like, I take pride and I feel like we are like podcasting is like being a local music artist. Like you have to go to certain events, you have to network. It's not going to be given to you. The content that you put out is the content you are judged by. Now you can't go out there and buy views and buy listeners and buy subscribers. But what does it do for you and your craft? Does it make you better? Or just makes you better for one other person? But you can have somebody that got 50,000 plays on the track and he in the same spot that somebody else got 20,000 plays, but them 20,000 plays are getting played at a car show, at after a high school
It's
football
tangible.
game. Yeah, like so that shit don't matter. Everybody just look for that one person that can get them to the next level. So you don't have to
Fact.
shit on the person next to you.
That part.
And you
Yeah.
know, it's also about your energy and your positivity. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't need to correct you. You said my little whatever is something that I'm doing that you're not doing. It's something that I spend time and energy on that you're not doing. And I don't have any problems with, like you said, being positive, showing love when necessary, showing support when necessary. Um, I support people, and sometimes I don't believe in their product. I don't know if I'm wrong for that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we in a space where there's enough room for everybody, so there's no need for that negativity. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? But you know, we all on a journey, and you know, if we do things right, there's no real finish line. You know what I'm saying? You get to a certain level, you find a new level to get to. They
So
more
what would
checkpoints than finish lines.
Fact.
so let's just say me and my brother trying to host something like that. What tips? Give me 5 tips that you would suggest to us if we saying, hey,
It was
cuz
no
we about
event.
to yeah with an event. We try to do something, create our own lane in
I would
Columbia. We know other
say,
people doing it.
I
Huh?
would say, I guess I would say find a good location, a good spot, a reasonable price. Get you a DJ, or that's one of y'all a DJ as well, and that'd be a money saver right there. Get your DJ that willing to work with you, or if y'all are a DJ, those are the main things.
Right.
After that, y'all can host it yourselves. If y'all got somebody good to host it, y'all go ahead and get them to host it. Get your wives and sister, somebody you trust at that door. You can't have
Yeah.
anybody. You gotta have
So
somebody
hell,
you
then
know.
that door hell, boy.
Yeah,
That door ain't no fun.
I remember it was a time when me and Rock Fame had to do it together. That was crazy. So I was glad when I met my wife, and she do it now. But we used to take
Yeah.
turns at the door, and used to be like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
Yeah. So how do you have it set up? So we walk in, it's the event, we walk in, um,
Are y'all performers?
table
Or y'all
set.
walking just to check it out. So there's two different ways I can walk y'all
Yeah,
in.
I
Y'all,
want to walk in as just I just want to walk in to watch. I'm just
okay. When you'd walk in, my wife right there, she would say, "Are y'all performers?" Y'all would say, "Nah, we just here to check the show out." She was like, "It's $10. Y'all pay the 10. She'll put the band on y'all wrist. Y'all walk in and y'all see a bunch of artists kind of in this corner, people in this corner. I'm sitting down, some people at the bar eating and drinking. And then once 6:30, 7 o'clock starts, the host, which usually is Rock Fame, But with this one is Headliner and J5. They would introduce it. It was like, welcome everybody to the meeting of the minds. I'm blah blah blah. They would say who they is, what they got going on, and then they would split. And one would go to the right side of the room and walk all the way down. One would go to the left side, walk all the way down, and say whoever got something going on and want to talk, you know, raise your hand. They'll go to them people, and once that happens, everybody say who they are. Yo, I'm Joe Blow. I'm here to support tonight. Like I said, I'm Joe Blow. I'm here to rap. I'm singing. I got an album coming out. Blah blah blah. And so that's the networking portion. So after all that goes through, everybody who wants to speak speaks. We let the GJG Money speak last, and then we bring the feature model out. If we have a feature model, we have them every month except for December. And they model walk through the crowd, and they announced it that we would announce the lay line, and then after that we started the performance. So we got because they signed the list. It's like, okay, coming to the stage first, blah blah blah, passing the mic, and we just keep doing that. And then we have feature artists around 8 o'clock. My business partner, Rock Fan, she would stop and slow it down. So we get ready for the feature, build that momentum for the feature artists, and they would do their 20-minute set. They'll get filmed and take pictures of. So I mean, that's pretty much the gist. So we just rock out back and forth with the rest of the artists the rest of the night. And then at the end of the night, my wife will do the drawing and we do the giveaways. Even if people leave, we still make sure we contact them like, hey, you won. We don't be like, hey, you left, you can't get the prize. No, we're like, hey, you won, studio. So it ain't one of those ones where you got to stay to the end to get the prize. As long as you was in the building anticipating.
So starting from the inception, where you just, you decided 16 years ago, I'm gonna link up with some people and see what we can do to boost, vision. You know what I'm saying? However, how has it changed from the inception? I know you added more money. I know you added more content, but in your mind, you said that you got to a point where it was kind of wearing you out.
Yeah, and that's when I met Roxanne and brought her in. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Like from the start to where it is now, how was that evolution for you? You know what I'm saying?
it was it was amazing to me because it started perfecting the themes and her bringing her vision and doing flyers, and she was even having things where she would tell the artists to say they were going to be in the building, put the flyer together, make it like a commercial. So she was bringing more introspective, like she was outside looking in. Now she right there with me, so she's seeing things, and that right there, that perspective kind of brought a whole different vibe because we wasn't doing no feature acts, no feature artists, no feature models. So that was something that she incorporated. Like, hey, Colors, how you feel about we bringing this in? Like, you know what? That's a good idea. So she, kind of brought another lane that I didn't see. So now, I say people on the outside looking in. So that's how that elevated, and even like having the host be fit the theme. So if if the theme is fashion beauty, one of the hosts be a model or designer or hairstylist. So that way they got the mic all the time and they represent the event as well as their brand as well as the theme. So those are some things she implemented to make it, gave it a different ride.
So what was your best year at 16? What was your worst year at 16?
My worst one, it was a singer's edition. And I think what it was I didn't realize that's all about, checking what's going on. I didn't realize what didn't I realize? I didn't realize there was another big event in Charleston. I think it was a famous person was at the Coliseum. So that night I think I had like a total probably 10 people. So that night was like, well, boy, I was like hurt because I think 6 months before the same get host I brought it was a singer named Buddha and a singer named Cherish from Georgetown. I brought them and I think it was a February event and they rocked out and I was like, I'm gonna bring y'all guys back. So I brought them back for the singles edition in September. I can't remember the year. It was like wah wah. It was like I felt bad. I was like, damn, but it was something I couldn't compete against. That's always like you got to know your market, you got to know your brand, got to know your surroundings. Like that's why we would never do a meeting of minds on Mother's Day, on the Super Bowl, because Easter, because we're not playing
They
that
going to
game.
the track. They going
Yeah,
to
it's
the
Yeah,
track.
hard. It's hard to compete. Certain
yeah,
shit is just hard to compete with.
yeah. So I learned. And my best year, I think we did a partners edition 2022, I believe, might have been 2021. Me, Rock Fame, the old Hustle Honey, and we had that thing packed wall to wall outside because we all put our resources together, and that was like a real big one. And that probably one of the biggest ones. That and the first Dancers edition we did, and yeah, those like the ones like whoa, it's packed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I want to do. I might have to touch base with you one time just to get the,
yeah,
you know, get the foundation laid. I might want to do
yeah.
one in Columbia. Just use some of your
Okay.
ideas.
Yeah, definitely,
Um,
man. Let me know. I got no problem helping out, man. Reach one, teach one. Let me know. Just let me know what
yeah.
you know.
Speaking of that, reach one, teach one. Do you feel that like? Do you still have people, because you've been in the game for a minute? Do you still have people trying to receive more than they give you, whether it's finances, whether it's education,
Yeah,
whether
you
it's
got people
effort?
that's always gonna try
Yeah,
to sidebar you. You just gotta, by now, you just gotta know the angles, know the signs, and just know how to maneuver through it. It's like obstacle course. You just know how to. Okay, I'm about to get to the tire part. Oh Lord, let me get my legs ready. Let me get my
yeah,
jogging
right.
up, my momentum up. So that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you know, yeah. So you pretty much know who the characters is, what they're gonna say, what they're gonna do, how they're gonna maneuver before they even do it most of the time. Like 90%
yeah,
of the time, I know who everybody is around me. I might not always say, or or jump on what they do or what they don't do. But 90% of the time, I know what they're saying, what they're doing. When they lying, when they telling the truth. I just, it ain't worth to make a big argument over it. Cause my thing is, why you make an argument about people who you still keep in your circle? Either cut them out your circle or just let them be. So I just, let people be as long as they put their hands on me.
Right.
yeah.
And
You done said that
it's
several
all
times.
publicity.
You done said that shit about 5, 6 times. Put your hands on me.
No, but
Yes,
that's my saying to everybody. Like I got, people will call me and they be hyped up sometime about a Facebook post, and I'm like, man, what I'm saying, don't even focus on that. Take that energy and write another song. Take the energy and do another, what I'm saying, beat. Take that energy and perform. No, I'm not no violent person. I'm just saying that's just my motto in general. If they ain't, if they
General.
ain't, yeah, they try to square up with you. They talking, they, what I'm saying? That's what they like to do. So I just gotta let them talk, You gotta, give them 15 minutes of fame or whatever you want to call it, Facebook gangsters, whatever. So I don't even entertain that. I mean, that time I would sit there entertaining that. I could be working on a song. I could be booking some guests for those to watch, or Other Side, or Meeting the Bosses, or coming over Meeting the Minds. We also have a special Meeting the Minds takeover edition at the Rebel Tequila. The promoter from Rebel Tequila, shout out to Indigo. Saying he hit up myself and our fame and was wanted to bring not the whole Meeting the Minds, but like 15 acts over to that spot and just make it a special night with like 15 acts of Meeting the Minds. So we're doing that on December 28th. So I'm excited. That's the first time we've actually branched out of the regular Meet the Minds and did something like a spinoff or something. So I'm excited to see how that goes.
No, that's dope, man. And again, it's all due to your mindset. You feel me? And people could learn a lot by not focusing on the negative, not focusing on the side talk, the he say, she say, the internet posts, and all of that, man. I mean, I feel like everybody is on the spectrum, man. We live in a time now where everybody be so upset about
Nothing.
shit that don't much
Absolutely.
matter. You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell you what don't matter to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I
Everybody got
stub my
different
toe,
feelings. Yeah.
exactly. If I stub my toe, it don't necessarily hurt you. But
That's
also
it.
we gotta gauge our behavior, we gotta gauge our emotions, and you gotta convert that energy, that negative energy, that upsetting energy into something positive for yourself. So another thing that I applaud you on, Color, is like just the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, I understand why people do want to work with you. I understand why people do want to, support you. So always keep that. You know what I'm saying? You a grown man. You've been at this for a while, and it's not anything that I got to tell you, but it's people out here listening that need to know that we all got to deal with the BS. It's how we convert that BS. It's how we use that BS to fuel the next step.
That part.
So how do you how do you you talked about your daughter getting into the entertainment. Like, how do you motivate her to keep going and not hear the negativity if she does hear negativity?
Yeah, bro. So far that haven't came around yet. But there was another model that I was kind of I ain't gonna say her name, but kind of was getting kind of what's the word? She was kind of getting she was new to the scene and didn't realize some of the negativity. And I just trying to motivate her, hit her up. It's like, yo, you're beautiful, keep doing your thing. Comment on her pictures and stuff because it's like you do your thing. And I inboxed her, even told her like and then she's like, how you deal with it? I said, I deal with it. I don't think about it. I just keep pushing. You can't sit there and dwell on it because the higher up you get, the more they're gonna do. They're gonna be making memes of you. They're gonna make you look like Avatar. They're gonna make you look like, what I'm saying, like Looney Tunes or something. So what you can do then? Kill yourself. So you gotta get that tough skin before you even get off the ground, or you doomed from the start.
Yeah,
You definitely live in this public life because it's a lot, that we got to do, and we got to, especially if you got kids out here that's into content creation with these TikToks. Keep up with your kids, man. Don't let them be bullied. And that's just something new for us. We dealt with in our face bullies that was gonna be outside at 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
But it's different now. These bullies now, they get to hide behind an email address, a screen name, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of stuff. So understand and help your kids through the process. If you're gonna allow them to do it, you know what I'm saying, be there with them so that they can understand what's real life versus what's not real life.
that part.
Do you cater to the kids, like kids under 12 with a song, kids under 12 dancing, kids under 12 that got a flyer, creates flyers? Do you give that some shine?
We actually used to do back in the days. It just we used to do the June and the August meeting of the minds. Originally was the kids edition because kids were out of
Yeah.
school and going back to school, and we rocked out. But then what it was some of the kids started growing up, and they wanted money for this, money for that. We was like, yo, the kids, we wasn't making that. We would rent a special building for it.
Yeah.
We would even break even. What I'm saying, they make 40. The building costs like $100 or something, $200. We might get $40 for the night over with. So like, how can we wasn't in a position to compensate you because we weren't even. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
You
that.
tell the next man up. Oh, we can't afford to pay you, but this little kid over here gonna accept that for free with a smile on their face.
But they started getting big headed. They
These
got a
kids
song
don't
on the radio.
understand that.
And it was crazy. You'd be like, "Oh my god!" So it kind of soured me. But I got a dude, the guy who my daughter works with. He does a lot of stuff for kids. David Freeman, DF Enterprises. So now I basically send the kids to him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's another there's in Walterboro. There's a fashion show that happens in September called Fashion Against Bullying, and there's nothing but kids in it. My daughter did it for the first year this year, and we'll keep her in it. So shout out to them. The lady name is Miss D, and another lady Miss P. They're behind it, and it's in Walterboro, and it's real nice. And that was the first one she ever did with just kids, and she had a blast.
Yeah, I definitely gonna have to talk to you. I wouldn't mind having our own BOTB one in Columbia one day, where there's in a couple months or in the summertime. I just want to
Yeah.
get the outlines of how y'all do it, and I could tweak it for us.
Yeah.
We gonna
Let
be
me
crazy.
know.
Oh
man,
that dude is special, bro.
Now I got kicked out of my house the other day for drinking too much.
Lord, you drink, you throw it back like that.
Bro, it went down. It started and it was you hit the right lane, the passing lane, and you don't let her. You give straight gas. And when I let up off it, it was too late.
Dude, pay me a soda.
Yeah,
Cherry Coke.
I know that's right, Colors.
A&W.
But
Ginger
check
ale.
this out. We're gonna give you a solo. We're gonna put you up on the screen, man. I want you to recap, let people know about the event. Again, we're gonna have the flyer up on the BOTB Live Show IG page, Facebook, and all of that. But go ahead and let the people know about, December 8th and what you got going on.
Sure. December 8th, y'all. It's Colors Network, man. Shout out to Rock Fame Media. Rock Fame, you already know, long time coming in. This is the meeting of the mind, 16-year anniversary. Y'all make sure y'all come out, be in the building at Jungle's Bar Grill, North Charleston. Flyers up on our pages. Y'all check it out. It's $10 entry. DJG money on the ones and twos. A lot of great giveaways from Spook Montana with the beat, as well as Victor Chop Jones with the free video. Alan Marcus with the free video. Award-winning Studio J with the studio. Ashley J Studios LLC with the studio time. Mellow Music, Mellow Records, Mellow Soul Records. They went to studio time. Oh my God, there's so much great. Award-winning Sean Treaty with the free verse. Award-winning Unique Minds. She's with the free graphic design. So y'all definitely Spooky Montana, Spooky Beats with the free beat. Y'all tap in, man. It's gonna be a great event. We're gonna be out there hosted by longtime coming NTC CEO, the award-winning headliner, as well as Grip Entertainment artist CEO J Vive. December 8th, y'all be in the building. 5, the doors open at 5. It kicks off 6:30. Y'all want to miss this. It's going to be a great night. Fun, entertainment, artists, performances. Y'all come out and check us out. Shoo!
In a real way, man. We appreciate you for pulling up the bar. BOTB Humpday Happy Hour. Tap in. What you got going on, Carolina?
And we started our show. Wanted to give our prayers to Diamond Law.
Yes.
She had serious personal issues. She's family to the podcast. Hoping everything, all the blessings are coming her way and her family's way. You get knocked down, you ain't got no choice but to get back up with the help of the Lord. Can't do it by yourself. It takes a village, and it takes the Almighty to do that. So prayers to her and her family. It was somebody else we said prayers to at the start, but just highlighting her right now. I can't think of who we were talking about at the start, but yeah, prayers are, especially in the music game locally. She burns up and down 26 all the time trying to give info to people. Some people value it, some people don't, but she gives a lot of valuable information. You can catch her online. She goes live, she posts, but she's just like Surplus. She's trying to get y'all the information you need to be a successful local artist. It's still up to you, because you being the artist, but as far as resources, Colors is a resource. Surplus is a resource. Miss Lisa Fadala is a resources. It's so many people that are resources. That people need to acknowledge and understand. Y'all put y'all time in. Y'all doing what y'all got to do. So once again, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you sharing time. Like I said, anytime you want to come back, you ain't got to ask me. Just like this time, you like, hey, I can get back on. What we do? Hey, we got you back on. So I appreciate your energy. I appreciate you being, as far as I know, a real person. So it is what it is, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Definitely,
In a
man.
real way.
Just hit me up when you're ready for me. Me to pick my brain with the showcase you're talking about.
Yeah, man. I want to take the time to send out. We going into that time of year, man. That's rough on people. You're not by yourself, and depression is a real thing for some people. And it's not as easy always as to just get up. Just know that there's people out there that you can lean on. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything that we could do, y'all reach out to our email, bottomofthebottle@gmail.com. We can shed some light on it. But love the people who love you back always. I'm Jay Walking the Third. That's Carolina Dirt. Special shout out to Colors the Network, man, and the Meetings of the Mind Showcase that's going down on December 8th. Until next time, man, y'all be easy. We gone.